Hi boys and girls. Today our lesson is going to be about converting customary length. We're going to start by doing a quick review on what the customary length measurements are. So we know that 1 foot equals how many inches? What do you think? If you guessed 12, you are right. And 1 yard equals how many feet? And 3 is the correct answer. 1 mile equals how many feet? This is the big one. See if you remember. 5,280. So these are some of the measurements that we're going to be using to do our converting of customary measurements. Okay, our first problem is going to be 3 feet equals how many inches? There's different ways you can solve this. You can solve it either by adding or multiplying. If you are going to add, you could think of it like this. There are 3 rulers here. 1, 2, 3. And each one of them is 1 foot. Also, each one of them is 12 inches because 1 foot is the same as 12 inches. And if we want to know how many inches 3 feet are, then we can just add those inches because that is what 3 feet are. So 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 12 more is 36 inches. Another way we could solve that is 3 feet times 12 inches because we know we need 12 inches 3 times, and that would also give us 36. Okay, our next problem is going to be 5 yards equals how many feet? Again, we can multiply or we can add. So the main measurement we need to think of is 1 yard equals how many feet? 3. So now we're going to pretend each box is 1 yard. If each box is 1 yard, that means each box is also 3 feet. So that would be 3 feet here, 3 here, 3, 3, and 3. How many do we have all together? So you can either make an addition problem and add them, or you can do a multiplication problem. If we do multiplication, it would be 5 times 3 because there's 5 boxes. So that would be 15 feet. Or you can add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 and get 15 feet. And that would be our answer for that one. All right, now we're going to do a problem with miles. We're going to do 4 miles equals how many feet? We know that 1 mile is how many feet? 5,280. We need 4 miles, so we're going to pretend each one of these circles is 1 mile. So that means each one is 5,280 feet. So that means I can do 5,280 feet times 4 because we want 1, 2, 3, 4 miles. So when we do this, we get 0 times 4 is 0, 8 times 4 is 32, 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11, and 4 times 5 is 20, plus 1 is 21. So our answer would be 21,120 feet. Our next problem is going to be a little bit different because this time we're going to have to split it up. So we're going to take 12 feet and divide it up into how many yards it is. And we know how many feet are in 1 yard. The answer is 3. So we need to take this 12 and divide it into groups of 3. So if I take 3 out, then that leaves 9. So 1, 2, so that'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, so that's 12 feet because I divided it into groups of 3 feet. So this one, group of 3, group of 3, group of 3. So that means each one of those is 1 yard. So how many yards do we have? We have 4 yards because there are 12 feet there. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. And it divides up into 4 equal parts. All right, so now we're going to try a few on your own, and here we go. So 4 yards is how many feet? What are you going to use to help you? You use 1 yard equals 3 feet. So if we have 4 of these, how many feet will we have? The answer to this would be 3, 3, 3, and 3. So that would be 12 feet. All right, our next problem is 7 feet equals how many inches? So I know 1 foot equals 12 inches. So if I have 7 groups of 12, how many do I have? Figure it out. The answer is going to be 84 inches. You can either add 12 7 times, or you can do 7 times 12 and get 84. Your next problem is 9 yards equals how many feet? What are you going to think of? 1 yard equals how many feet? I'm going to give you some time to finish this one yourself. So if 1 yard equals 3 feet, and I want 9 of them, so that would be 9 times 3, which is 27 feet. All right, and here's your next problem. 5 feet equals how many inches? We'll think 1 foot equals how many inches? The answer is 12. So we need 5 sets of 12. So that'd be 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, finish the problem. All right, so you could have added those together or you could have multiplied it. And 5 times 12 is 60 inches. Hopefully you got that answer. We are going to do one more, and that is going to be 3 miles equals how many feet? We know that 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So if I want 3 of those, I have to multiply the numbers together. So I'll give you just a minute to do that. All right, hopefully you got 15,840 feet.